What's up, everybody? Break number 868 BD. This is a case of Topps Chrome Baseball. Good luck, everyone. $12 boxes in the break. Six and six is 12. All Shohei Ohtani's and Aaron Judge's will be top loaded for the break. If I miss one, we'll get it afterwards. For the buyback, pretty much sure those are your two MVPs. This is box number one. All right, box number one, here we go. We got a hyper refractor of Brooks Lee. Shohei Ohtani on the refractor, throwback. Ezequiel Tovar on the refractor. Our first auto goes to the Yankees. That's Duke Ellis. Duke Ellis, rookie auto. Power plays of Fernando Tatis. Teoscar Hernandez on the refractor. On the shadow etched, that is Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. on the shadow etched. Nice hit for Kansas City. We got an all etched of Mookie Betts. Hyper refractor Cedric Mullins. Aaron Judge on the power players. Vinny Pasquantino. Green of, or actually that's just a future star of Jackson Chourio. Garrett Mitchell on the refractor. Bryce Harper on the throwback. Hyper refractor is Ryan Jeffers. All S Shohei. Dansby Swanson on the refractor. Luis Angel Acuna on the power players. Alex Bregman refractor. Tyler Soderstrom on the Future Stars. That is Johanski Noel on the rookie Hyper Refractor. Freddie Freeman on the refractor. Fortune 15, Francisco Lindor. All Edge, Corey Seager. Pete Alonso on the refractor. That is Aaron Judge. That is 24 of 199. That is eligible for buyback. I believe that this one would be a $100 buyback. I believe that would be a buyback for $100 to $199. Shohei on the power players. That's box number 1. Box number 1. Box number 2. Box number 2. Here we go. Hyper Refractor, Andres Gimenez. Brooks Lee on the rookie throwback. Shota Imanaga on the rookie all-star. Gunnar Henderson, Fortune 15. Jameson Taillon, refractor. That is a blue lava of Stuart Baroa. Blue lava, 128 out of 150 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Jordan Alvarez on the all etched. Aaron Shuck on the Hyper Refractor. Adley Rutschman Power Players. Jarren Duran Refractor. Thomas Sagasi, 342 out of 499 on the Refractor Auto for the Cardinals. Future Stars, Shota Imanaga. That is JJ Bleday, refractor. That is Joe Musgrove, 99 out of 299 on the teal. On the teal for the Padres. Gunnar Henderson on the throwback. Corbin Carroll on the Hyper Refractor. Mookie Betts on the Fortune 15. Ketel Marte Refractor. All etched Vlad Jr. Spencer Strider on the Refractor. Hyper of Orelvis Martinez for Toronto. Gunnar Henderson on the Refractor. Jason Dominguez on the Future Stars. Power Players, that's Pete Alonso. That's a Shohei Ohtani $20 bill right there on that base card. Hunter Green on the Refractor. That is Chris Sale on the green, all etched. 67 out of 99. 67 of 99. Corey Seager, Fortune 15. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Throwback. Shohei in the National League on the left. Judge and the American League on the right. I will do. Box number 3. One second, guys. Alright. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss any Judge or Shohei's. Box number 3. Oh, right on top. Right on top is an Aaron Judge $20 bill. If he wins the MVP, which he should, there's your buyback for the Yankees. Alright, we got Josh Hader on the Hyper Refractor. Jaron Duran on the Power Players. Byron Buxton on the Refractor. All etched, that's Ronald Acuna. Jonathan India on the Refractor. Power Players, there's Kevin Alcantara. Julio on the Hyper Refractor. Freddie Freeman all etched. Gavin Lux Refractor. Ronald Acuna on the Power Players. Connor Wong refractor. Jackson Holiday on the Future Stars. Paul Goldschmidt. Hyper refractor, that's Richard Fitz for the Red Sox on the rookie. Tyler O'Neill refractor. Hyper Valentin Bellozo for the Miami Marlins. Future star Corbin Carroll. Jose Altuve on the refractor. There is the auto. Second auto of the break goes to Ben Rice, rookie for the Yankees. Ben Rice, rookie for the Yankees. Not numbered. Yankees have 2 autos. Julio Rodriguez on the throwback. There's Tristan McKenzie on the refractor. Bryce Terang, that's 43 out of 299 on the teal. Paul Skeens, Fortune 15. Mookie Betts throwback. Fortune 15, Kobe Mayo. Luis Severino refractor. There is Spencer Schwellenbach on the negative. Jackson Merrill on the all etched. Box number 4. Box number 4. Alright, box number 4. Here we go. Marco Luciano on the Hyper Refractor. Jackson Chourio on the Future Stars. There's Andres Chaparro on the Rookie Refractor. Bryce Harper on the Throwback. Juan Soto Refractor. Francisco Lindor. Christian Campbell, Rookie Hyper Refractor. Corey Seager, all etched. There's Darren Baker on the Rookie Refractor. Our auto, Shea Whitcomb. Shea Whitcomb for the Astros. Not numbered. Shohei on the power players. Kerry Carpenter refractor. Shohei Ohtani on the refractor. That's a $40 bill. That should be $40 on the buyback. Ellie De La Cruz Future Stars.
Yes.
Mike Burrows on the rookie hyper refractor. Roki Sasaki silver rookie refractor. James Wood on the power players. There's Evan Carter on the future stars. Justin Verlander refractor. That is Zach Wheeler. I believe that's an image variation. It is Zach Wheeler on the image variation. Green speckles. That is numbered 37 out of 99. 37 out of 99 for the Phillies. Kobe Mayo on the refractor throwback. There's Anthony Volpe on the hyper refractor. Francisco Lindor. Drew Romo on the refractor rookie. James Wood on the Fortune 15. Ian Happ on the refractor. All etched Jose Ramirez. And there is another Shohei Ohtani base. Alright, that's box 4. Box 5. All right, box number 5. Here we go. Box number 5. Anthony Santander on the Hyper Refractor. Ellie De La Cruz on the Future Stars. Royce Lewis Refractor. Francisco Lindor on the Throwback. Adolis Garcia Refractor. Fortune 15 James Wood. DJ Hers on the Hyper Refractor. Jose Ramirez all etched. Alec Burleson on the Refractor. Holy crap. Chan Ho Park on the chromographs. That is 31 out of 50 for the Dodgers. That is sick. Somebody can tell me if that should be in a one-touch or not. And check the comps on it if it's over 100. James Wood on the power players. Logan Gilbert. Fernando Tatis on the image variation. Dude, that's sick. That is a sick image variation. We've had 2 image variations now. That's pretty sick. Evan Carter Future Stars. Draken, are you here? Last sold for $600. Yeah, that's a one-touch, Vinny, I think. What do you think? Chan Ho Park to 50, last sold for $600. Yep. That is a sick, sick hit. I would say so. Yes, sir. There we go. Chan Ho Park. Alright, here we go. Box. The rest of box number 5. There's Spencer Schwallenbach on the Hyper Refractor. Bryce Harper Refractor. Power player of Jordan. Future Stars Wyatt Langford. Sean Manaea. That is Zevi Matthews. 8 out of 25. That is on the Orange Wave. 8 out of 25 for the Twins. Yeah, congrats to the Dodgers is right. Adolis Garcia. Spencer Horwitz. Kobe Mayo rookie. Throwback. Willie Adames Refractor. Brooks Lee on the rookie Fortune 15. Nick Gonzalez. All etched Adley Rutschman. Box number 6. Box number 6. box number 6. Here we go. Gordon Gracefo on the rookie hyper refractor. Kevin Alcantara on the throwback. Carlos Correa refractor. That is Darren Baker on the auto for Washington. Nice auto for the Nationals. Darren Baker, Dusty Baker's son. Tarek Skubal on the all etched. Refractor of Blake Snell. Marcus Semien on the... That is regular card, not an it is not a image variation. That is Marcus Semien on the negative. Kyle Schwarber on the power players. Jurickson Profar on the hyper refractor. Pete Crow Armstrong on the future stars. Bobby Witt Jr. refractor. Jackson Chourio on the throwback. Ronel Blanco. Power players Corey Seager. Alright, second half of box 6, we got Seiya Suzuki on the hyper refractor, Chris Sale all etched, Trey Turner refractor, Giancarlo's power players. There's Francisco Alvarez refractor, future stars Paul Skeens. That is Carlos Rodriguez hyper refractor rookie, Brenton Doyle. All etched of Bryce Harper. Power player Brooks Lee. Gavin Sheets on the refractor. I think we have a, all etched rookie rush coming. We have a future star Junior Caminero and an all etched rookie rush for the Cubs. That is Kevin Alcantara. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubs on the all-etched rookie rush. Box number 7. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. This is box number 7. All right, here we go. Box number 7. That's Keter Montero for Detroit on the Hyper Refractor rookie. Dylan Cruz on the throwback. Kyle Tucker refractor. There's our auto. Christian Mena for the Diamondbacks. Christian Mena, rookie for the Diamondbacks. Corey Seager on the Fortune 15. Zach Gallen. That is Zach Neto for the Angels on the teal, teal. That is 184 out of 299. 184 out of 299. Shohei on the all etched. Does not go to the buyback. Ty France, Hyper. Luis Angel Acuna, Power Players. Mike Trout, Refractor. Tyler Soderstrom, Future Stars. There's Leo Jimenez on the rookie refractor. Shohei on the throwback. Again, not part of the buyback. Clayton Kershaw on the Hyper Refractor. Vlad Guerrero Jr. There's Tyler Stevenson. Power Player Pete Alonso. Mike Tauchman. Future Star J-Dom the Martian for the Yankees. That's Brandon Lockridge on the Hyper Refractor rookie. Tyler Gentry on the Refractor rookie. Tatis on the Power Players. All etched Mookie Betts. That's Luis Garcia on the refractor. Aaron Judge Power Players. And that is Orange Wave of Jurickson Profar for Atlanta. Jurickson Profar 15 out of 25. Box number 8. All right, box number 8. Box number 8, here we go. Cole Reagans, Hyper Refractor. Jackson Churio on the throwback. Randy Arozarena on the refractor. Power player Corey Seager. Brian Reynolds refractor. We got a blue. That is a rookie, Chase McDermott. 12 out of 150 for the Orioles. Bryce Harper on the all etched. Kodai Senga, 41 out of 150 for the Mets. Kodai Senga. Brooks Lee on the throwback rookie. Hurston Waldrop on the rookie Hyper Refractor. Brooks Lee power player. Kyle Schwarber refractor. Wyatt Langford on the Topps All-Star. There's our auto. That is Jake Eder. Jake Eder, 430 out of 499 for the White Sox. Junior Caminero on the Future Stars. Harrison Bader. River Ryan on the rookie Hyper Refractor for the Dodgers. Jeremy Pena on the refractor. Shota on the Future Stars. Gunnar Henderson on the throwback. That's Emmanuel Clase on the refractor. We have our radiating rookie, and it's for the Rockies. Adel Amador. Adel Amador on the radiating rookie case hit for the Rockies. Congrats to the Rockies. Mookie Betts on the Fortune 15, excuse me. That's Marcus Semien on the Hyper. Gunnar Henderson on the Fortune 15. Christian Yelich on the refractor. And there is our other case hit. That is the home field advantage of Ketel Marte going to the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. Home field advantage. Yordan Alvarez all etched. Seth Lugo refractor. Power player of Adley Rutschman. Number 9, box number 9. Box number 9. Aaron Judge. All right, Aaron Judge, another $20 bill right here. Aaron Judge. All right, here we go. Darren Baker. We got Christopher Morel on the Hyper. Bryce Harper, Power Player. There's Stephen Kwan on the Refractor. Future Stars, Anthony Volpe. Hunter Renfroe, Refractor. Austin Riley on the Throwback. Cody Bellinger on the Hyper Refractor. Paul Skeens, Future Star. There's Wilson Contreras on the Refractor. Kevin Alcantara on the Throwback. Nathaniel Lowe on the Refractor. Fortune 15 of Ronald Acuna. Blake Dunn on the Rookie Hyper Refractor. Fernando Tatis on the Fortune 15. There's Tarek Skubal on the Refractor. Our auto goes to Houston. That's Zach DeZenzo. Zach DeZenzo. This one is not numbered. Chris Sale on the all etched. Chris Bassett on the Refractor. That's Joey Bart, gold to 50. Joey Bart on the gold to 50. That is number 7 out of 50. 7 out of 50 on the Joey Bart. Giancarlo Stanton on the Power Players. James Wood on the Hyper Refractor. Vlad Guerrero Jr. Tarek Skubal. Kyle Schwarber, Power Player. There's Jose Siri, Refractor. That is Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers on the Shadow Etched. Roki Sasaki, Shadow Etched for the Dodgers. Dodgers just keep eating in this break. PCA on the Future Stars, Tristan McKenzie. Box number 10. Box number 10. Alright, box number 10. Here we go. Chris Sale, Hyper. Paul Skeens, all etched. Mookie Betts, refractor. Jacob Wilson on the power player, rookie. Josh Naylor. There's Jordan Westburg, future stars. Pedro Leon on the hyper refractor, rookie. Nolan Arenado. That is Tyler Anderson. Our auto, Valentin Bellozo for the Miami Marlins. Valentin Bellozo. Not numbered. Wasn't sure if we pulled his auto already. Ketel Marte on the power players. There is Michael Harris on the refractor. That is Mike Burrows, 179 out of 199, excuse me, out of 199. That is on the aqua. Ellie on the all etched, and Ronaldo Blanco. Javier Sanoa on the rookie hyper refractor. Lou Bob on the refractor. There's Ronald Acuna, Fortune 15. Bryce Harper, Fortune 15. Gleyber Torres. Cedane Rafaela on the future stars. Jameer Candelario on the refractor. That is Byron Buxton. Byron Buxton, 86 out of 150. Fernando Tatis on the all etched. Ronald Acuna. Tristan Casas on the hyper refractor. Ellie on the power players. Ozzy Albies refractor. Box number 11. Box number 11. right, box number 11. Here we go. Corbin Burns, Hyper Refractor. Dylan Cruz, Power Player. We got Lawrence Butler, Refractor. That is Jackson Merrill on the Future Stars. Mackenzie Gore, Refractor. We got a green lava of Logan Webb, 4 out of 99. That is for the Giants. James Wood on the throwback for the Nationals. Jake Bloss, Hyper Refractor rookie. Dylan Cruz, rookie Fortune 15. Wyatt Langford on the Topps All-Star. Our auto, Javier Sanoa for the Miami Marlins. Javier Sanoa. Jacob deGrom on the all etched. Shane McClanahan Refractor. That is for Miami. That is Sandy Alcantara. 98 out of 99 on the Green Wave. Green Wave 98 out of 99. Francisco Lindor Power Players. That is Justin Henry Malloy on the rookie Hyper Refractor. Jackson Churio on the Topps All-Star Refractor. Aaron Judge all etched. Jose Ramirez Power. That's Devin Williams on the Refractor. That is Jose Ramirez. That is 8 out of 10 on the Black Power Players. 8 out of 10. That is sick. Nice hit for the Guardians. Austin Wells on the Future Stars right behind it. Jung Ho Lee on the Hyper Refractor. Bryce Terang Future Stars. Logan Webb Refractor. Jacob Wilson Rookie Throwback. Jeff McNeil Refractor. Brent Rooker on the Power Players. We're down to box number 12. One box to go. Hey, Sellers, are you here? Box number 12. Last 20 packs right there. Here we go. Kobe Mayo, Rookie Power Player. Shohei Ohtani, that's a $20 bill. Sellers, if you're here, man. Max Scherzer on the refractor. Hey, you know how you said if the buyer cancels, the team always hits? Dude, you should have seen all the Giants cards from that first break. Francisco Lindor on the all etched. It was crazy, man. They already sorted it. Man, it was loaded. Tyler Fitzgerald. I think it was somewhere around 20 top loaders in that break for the Giants. There's Paul Skeens on the Hyper Refractor, Topps All-Star. Nice hit. Jordan on the Fortune 15. Happens every time. I know, dude. Seriously. Seriously, bro. All etched. That's Julio. Nick Castellanos. Aaron Judge, Fortune 15. Mark Vientos. Corey Seager on the Hyper Refractor. And that's Aaron Judge on the throwback. Carl's dad, yes, you're right. The Dodgers kind of ate in this break, including all of the Shohei buybacks. Fortune 15, there's Roki, Josh Jung, Luis Angel Acuna. And how about a Roki Sasaki all-etched rookie rush? Dude, the Dodgers are just killing it in this break. The Dodgers are eating like they're going to Applebee's, dude. They are eating good in the neighborhood. Holy crap. That's William Contreras on the refractor. Paul Skeens on the throwback. Topps All-Star. He should win Cy Young in the National League. Without even a doubt, he should win Cy Young. Don't even have a question. Mason Wynn on the Future Stars. Will Warren on the rookie Hyper Refractor. Nolan Arenado. Freddie Peralta. Have we had our auto in this box yet? Nope, we still haven't had the auto. Should be expecting an auto. Maybe. That's JJ Bleday on the teal. 165 out of 299. JJ Bleday teal. Not an image variation. Jose Ramirez. And Garrett Crochet. Down to 4 packs, guys. 4 packs. Then we'll do our recap. There's Nolan Gorman. There it is. And it's a nice one. That's Pedro Leon for the Houston Astros. Pedro Leon. not numbered. Yeah, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Dude is a beast. Dude is a beast. 2 packs to go. There's Paul Goldschmidt. And our last pack, Mike Talkman. We got Brent Rookers. That is Ben Rice on the Hyper Refractor rookie. And Vlad Guerrero on the Power Players. All right. Here we go. Recap time. Save these for last because, man, that is probably the best buyback box case I've ever had. Best buyback case I've ever had. I have never had this many buyback cards. I will do Schwarber. I'll go back and double check for Schwarber just for the National League. But there is no Cal Raleigh for the American League. So for sure, I mean, it's going to be either Judge or Raleigh. And Raleigh doesn't have any cards in this. So, all right, to $2.99, guys. Here we go. We got J.J. Bleday, Zach Neto, Bryce Turang, and Joe Musgrove. Excuse me. To $1.99, Mike Burrows. To $1.50, we got Byron Buxton. Sorry, guys. Let me zoom in here. There we go. Kodai Senga, Chase McDermott, and Stuart Baroa. $10.99, we have Sandy Alcantara, Logan Webb, and a Chris Sale all etched. We had 1 gold. We had Joey Bart to 50 for the Pirates. 2 orange to 25, Jurickson Profar and Zevi Matthews. We had 1 black to 10. That was Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. Let's do the autos. Pedro Leon. These are not numbered. Javier Sanoa, Valentin Belozo, Zach DeZenzo, Christian Mena, Darren Baker, Shea Whitcomb, Ben Rice, and Duke Ellis. Our 2 numbered ones to $4.99. We had Jake Eder for the White Sox, and Thomas Sagasi for the Cardinals to $4.99. We had 2 all-etched rookie rushes. One was Roki Sasaki for the Hungry Dodgers, who keep eating in this break. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies. We had Marcus Semien on the negative card for the Rangers, and Spencer Schwellenbach for the Atlanta Braves. We had 2 image variations. We have Fernando Tatis, and we had a image variation speckled green to 99 of Zach Wheeler. We had 2 shadow etched, Roki Sasaki and Bobby Witt Jr. Adel Amador on the radiating rookie. Our case hit home field advantage going to Ketel Marte. Our auto of the break, somebody said it was going for last sold $600. That is a Chromographs Chan Ho Park auto to 50. 31 out of 50 for the Dodgers. And then our buybacks. For the Yankees, we have Aaron Judge on the Aqua to $199. I believe that, if I remember, these are going for $100 on the buyback, but don't quote me on that. And your 2 base for $20 each is $40. Now Shohei had a refractor for $40 and 3 base for $20 apiece for a total of $100. That's your break, my friends. Hope you guys hit something. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you all next time. Have a great evening. Talk to you later. Peace.